Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're breaking down a really cool, fully funded way to study in Russia, but it's got a twist. It's called the Open Doors Scholarship. And what's so special about it? Well, it's all about what you can do now, not what your grades look like in the past. All right, let's dive in. And the very first thing we need to do is clear up some major confusion. You see, the Open Doors Scholarship is totally separate from the regular Russian government scholarship. Yeah, they're both funded by the government, but believe me, how you get in, that's a whole different ballgame. So here's the bottom line, the thing you really need to get. Think of the standard scholarship like this. You hand your papers over to a local cultural center, and they review them. But Open Doors? Nope. That's an independent competition. You apply directly to the organization online. It's all about how you perform in their competition, not just about someone looking at your documents. Okay, so now that we've cleared up what it isn't, let's talk about the good stuff, what you get and who can get it. And trust me, if you've ever thought about studying overseas, you're going to want to lean in for this part. I mean, this is basically a full ride. We're talking 100%. 100% of your tuition fees are gone, covered. Plus, you get a monthly stipend to help you live. And what if you don't speak Russian? No problem at all. They've got you covered with a whole preparatory year. But check this out. This is the kicker. For the English programs, you don't even need an IELTS or TOEFL certificate. How cool is that? And it's not just for one level of study either. This is for everyone. Bachelor's, master's, even PhD. And one of the most helpful things, honestly, is that you can apply whether you're already holding your degree or you're still in your final year. That makes planning your next move so much easier. Okay, but listen up, because there's a really important little detail for anyone aiming for a bachelor's degree. It all comes down to this number, 24. Yeah, there's an age limit. You pretty much have to be 24 or younger to apply for the undergrad track. If you're 25 or older, you'll find the portal just doesn't even show you the bachelor's option. It'll just be master's and PhD. All right, let's get to the heart of it. How do you actually win this thing? This is what makes Open Doors so different. I'm going to say it again. The selection is not about your old report cards. It's about what you can do right here, right now. This is literally the soul of the Open Doors Scholarship. It does not matter if you didn't have a perfect GPA in high school or college. It just doesn't. This is a pure competition based on merit. What you do today in your application and your exams is the only thing that matters. It's like a total clean slate. So the whole thing is broken down into 2 rounds. Stage 1 is all about your portfolio. You put together your best stuff. If you make the cut, you move on to Stage 2, the final boss, which is a proctored, meaning monitored, online exam. And yeah, this one is the real deal, designed to test what you really know. So for Stage 1, what are we actually talking about? Well, you're going to be gathering up your translated education documents, right? You'll add any cool certificates you have from extra courses, volunteering, whatever. And this is super important. You have to write a separate motivation letter for every single subject you apply for. Then, all of that gets topped off with an initial online test. And you know, this first test is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. It's not one of those high-pressure, one-and-done situations. You actually get 3 tries, 3, and they just take your best score. It's an amazing way to make sure you can really show what you're capable of, even if you have an off day. Okay, so what does this actually look like when you log into the application portal? Let's take a quick walkthrough because it's a pretty straightforward process. It's all step-by-step. First, pick your language, English or Russian. Easy enough. Then you fill out all your personal details. Now, here's a really cool part. You can actually pick more than one subject area to apply for. Love that flexibility. Then, you'll pick and rank up to 6 universities you'd like to attend. And the final step, you just upload all those portfolio documents we were just talking about. Okay, hang on. Before we go any further, there's a question you absolutely, positively have to answer for yourself. I'm serious. A degree is only as good as its recognition back in your home country, so you have to do your homework on this. It's non-negotiable. And look, it's not hard. It's a really simple 2-step process. First, just go to your own country's Ministry of Higher Education website. Somewhere on there, they'll have a list of Russian universities that they officially recognize. Step 2, just pull up that list and compare it to the list of universities in the Open Doors program. That's it. Make sure your choices are on your country's approved list. All right, let's say you nail the portfolio. You're through to the final round. This is the big one. We're talking a supervised online exam. Your camera is on, they're monitoring you, it's the real deal. It's all about making sure it's fair and that they find the people who really truly know their stuff. So once the exam's over, the path kind of splits depending on what you're applying for. If you're a bachelor's or master's applicant, you're done. You just wait for the results. But if you're going for a PhD or a postdoc, there's one more hurdle: a one-on-one online interview with a potential supervisor. They just want to make sure you're a good match for their research. Wow, okay. We've gone through a ton of information here, right? From the amazing benefits to the nitty-gritty of how to apply. So let's just boil it all down. What are the absolute key things you need to walk away with? If you only remember 3 things from this whole explainer, let it be these. Number 1, this is a competition, not your average government scholarship. It's a whole different animal. Number 2, it's all about your performance now. Your old grades don't matter, your exam scores do. And number 3, it is your job, your responsibility to check if the universities are recognized in your home country. Don't skip that step. So you've got this incredible opportunity where your past doesn't define your future. The door is quite literally open. The only question left is, it's not about what's on your transcript. It's about whether you're ready to step up and compete for it right now.